I've long been interested in the 1920s. It was a decade in which a lot of things seemed to kind of pick up, a decade of a lot of optimism. Some people have called it dress rehearsal for the 1960s. And one of the things that really changed in the 1920s was clothing, particularly women's clothing. It got a lot more comfortable, and it has been ever since then. If you look at the clothing that women wore for centuries in the West prior to the 1920s, it's all dragging on the floor, or at least covering the ankles, and it's all looks pretty tight, and it looks very, very uncomfortable. Now then you look at the dresses popular in the 1920s, and it's almost as if the human race, or at least the female sex, was able to finally go, because they were so relaxed, comparatively speaking. But there was one problem with the fashion of the 1920s. One thing that, made things very uncomfortable for a great many women. This was the era of the flapper, and the flapper was supposed to be flat-chested. She was supposed to be slim and have a boyish look. And, that was really nice if you did have small breasts, to be in an era that appreciated your body type. But if you had average or bigger than average breasts, very often you would bind your breast down to look, to make that fashion of the flapper look. There was a lot of chest binding, and that can be very painful and very uncomfortable. If you're a large-breasted woman, binding your chest down, that hurts. And so I just wanted to give some of my thoughts about the 1920s and the flapper era. And I hope you liked hearing it. And I hope that you'll subscribe. And I hope you tell other people about me and help me grow my social media presence. Thank you.